One of the big things with prosthetics right now is that yes, they're so advanced, but they're very, very expensive. Regular limbs that do have myoelectric capabilities, so they have an electronic interface and can move as well as humans almost can, those cost up to about sometimes $50,000, hundreds of thousands of dollars. So 3D printing is a really great alternative to that. It's very cost effective and it's very efficient in terms of printing and time to manufacture. Designing pieces that are actually functional and how they look on the computer is very different to how they print in real life. So first thing we did last summer was we designed a 3-part finger. And each finger had a set of strings that were inserted that would kind of pull like a puppet, producing open and closed finger motion. Those strings were attached to servo motors, which were then hooked up to microcontrollers. Those microcontrollers were programmed so that the motors would rotate 180 degrees, causing the open and closed finger motion. However, this was basically randomized finger movement. It was kind of like playing a piano. So we wanted something better. We wanted something that would open and close and grasp objects because that's very important for humans. The main goals of this summer project were to have coordinated finger motion. By doing this, we added in a muscle sensor. After this next step, I moved on to adding in a heart rate monitor as well as a temperature reader. These two things are very practical because doctors and patients need to make sure of the pulse rate of the patient. And temperature readers are super important because it realizes if the device is getting too hot, which could lead to melting and warping of the prosthetic. We're using a software called SolidWorks. It's a computer-aided software design. You're sketching all of these pieces from scratch, and they give you little templates sometimes too if you want to work on different lines and different curves. And you're really able to design all of the pieces right on the computer with all the different features that it has as well. Once I design my project on the computer, it gets transferred over to a SolidWorks file and it gets printed, and when you see that print done, it's one of the best feelings ever. You're enabled to use your own creativity, your own scientific inquiry, making your own measurements, and it's really amazing how something that can be on the computer can be transformed into real life.